Good morning, students. Today is the last day of another week of connected learning, and we're going to end today with division word problems. And again, I had some great students send me some wonderful problems about division. Let's take a look at Chloe T's first.
I have a total of 167 stuffed animals. My three friends, Sally, Bryce, and Sam, will divide the 167 stuffed animals evenly. Will there be any left?
Thank you, Chloe. Okay, Chloe's problem, she had 167 stuffed animals to split between 3 people. 3 cannot go into 1, so we're going to hold it with a 0. 3 can go into 16 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. Subtract and bring down your 7. Ask yourself, 3 can go into 17 how many times? That would be 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Subtract. There's nothing else to bring down. So each friend would get 55 stuffed animals, and there would be 2 left over. Now, I'd like for you to do your recheck today as we work through these problems. So let's take the 55 times 3. 15 plus 1 more is 16. Plus we had 2 left over. That gets us back to the 167, so we know we're correct. Now, let's take a look at Shaylee's problem.
Hey everybody, my friends and I are making rubber band joy to sell. We have 10,000 rubber bands to split between the 3 of us. How many rubber bands do each of us get? Bye.
Thank you, Shaylee, for sharing that problem with us. This is a big one. So Shaylee has 10,000 rubber bands, and she wants to divide them among 3 friends. Okay, this one's gonna be a lot of steps. So we might want to put divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down, bring it on back, and don't forget your recheck. So let's get started. 3 cannot go into 1, so we want to hold our 0 and go over to the 10. 3 can go into 10 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. You multiply, subtract, and then bring down. Then start the process over again. 3 can go into 10 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract and bring down. 3 times what gets me 10 again? 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract and bring down. 3 times what is 10? 3. 3 times 3 is 9, with 1 little rubber band left over. So each friend would get 3,333 rubber bands. Let's make sure we got this right. Since it was so long, we definitely need to do our recheck. Okay, let's take 3,333 times our divisor, which was 3 friends. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 times 3 is 9. That gives us the 9,999. Plus our remainder gives us 10,000. So we are correct. 3,333 remainder 1. Thank you, Shaylee, for that good challenging problem. Our last word problem today is from John. Let's take a look at his problem.
My mom bought 1,759 Easter eggs. 4 kids will go hunting for them. Each kid gets an equal amount. My mom gets the remainder. How many eggs will my mom get?
So in John's problem, we have to listen very carefully to the question. He says, how many eggs will be left for his mom? It sounds like to me that he's wanting the remainder as the answer, which is excellent. Let's take a look at John's problem. They have 1,759 eggs, and 4 people are going to go on the hunt. 4 cannot go into 1, so we want to hold it with a 0. 4 can go into 17 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract, bring down. 4 times what gets me to 15? If I put a 4, that would be too big. So I have to pick a 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract, bring down, I get a 39. 4 times what? Remember, if you're having a little trouble, to list your 4s down the side of your paper. But I know that 4 times 9 is 36, with a remainder of 3. So John's question tells us that his mom would get the remainder of the 3 eggs. Let's just go ahead and do our recheck to make sure our answer's right. Okay, 439 times 4. 4 times 9 is 36. Carry my 3. 4 times 3 is 12. 13, 14, 15. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17, plus 3 more. That gets us back to 1,759. Thank you so much to Chloe, Shaylee, and John for sending in your problems. Next week, we're going to be working on area and perimeter. And I've already had 2 friends say they're going to send problems, but I still need some more. If you can think of an area and perimeter problem, please send me a text message so I can add it to my video next week. I want each of you to have a wonderful Easter. And please remember to take Friday off because it is a holiday. On Monday, you're not going to want to miss the video. It's going to be extra special. Tune in to make sure you don't miss it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Have a great weekend.